Hi, I'm Longster 1970. Today I'm going to be changing the oil in this 2015 Toyota RAV4. Let's get started. For the oil change, I got this Mobil 1 high mileage full synthetic 0W20 oil. That's what the manufacturer recommends. As you can see on the valve cover here, or on the oil fill cap, 0W20. I picked up this K&N oil filter, part number 7020. I got this from Advanced Auto along with the oil, and this is the tool that I'm going to be using to remove and install the oil filter. This is a Motive Tools MX2320. Now I've got the car up on jack stands, got my oil pan underneath here. I'm going to loosen up the drain plug. Yeah, this takes a 14, not a 15. 15 was a little too loose. There we go. Looks pretty dirty. Let me go and get my filter wrench. Now I've got to get this filter off. It's grooved, or this thing is notched out a certain way, and if you don't have it on right, the tool will stick to that. But the instructions recommend that you take that centerpiece out first, and then there's a tool that you connect to that, and that's supposed to drain all the oil out of the housing. But I found out it's just easier just to take the whole thing off. Let me get the tool on there, and I'll be back. I've got the tool up on there. I'm gonna go and move this back a little bit. Put the tool on there. Get the ratchet. This is just a short extension. There, it's coming loose. So it's starting to drip already. See if I can take it out without getting doused in oil. That's not too bad. There's the filter, the old one. Might as well pull that out from here. Let that drain. Let that drain out. Go and get the plug put back in. Get the new filter. Clean my hands up a little bit, and should be ready to start putting oil in this. Okay, let's take a look what's in the box with the oil filter here. Like I said, it comes with this tool. All of them come with this, and so you can stick that up in the bottom and drain the oil out instead of getting a mess like I did. Here's our oil filter. Nice pink K&N oil filter. And then your O-rings. Since I didn't take the bottom one off, I'm not going to be replacing that. So I'm just going to replace this other one. And then usually they come with instructions. And I don't see any instructions in there. So I'm going to have to look up the specs in the book. I went and I put the new O-ring on there. I took some of the new oil and oiled it up. Put a little bit of oil in the housing when I put the oil filter in there, so it's not starting up dry. And I'm looking at the torque specs. Says the engine oil filter drain plug is 30 foot-pounds, and the engine oil filter housing torque is 18 foot-pounds. I just like to look up underneath here before I put the housing on, make sure everything's nice and clean, maybe wipe it down a little bit, and then put the oil filter housing back in. Okay, I'm going to tighten this up. There we go. Get my torque wrench. Single notches on this side. There's 3 notches on the other one. So let's see. Right there is 18 foot-pounds. The seal is still up on the oil pan, so Just gonna slide the drain back on there. Put the drain bolt back in. Move my pan out of the way. There's 30 foot-pounds. And we should be ready to go put some oil in her. Oil capacity for this engine is, I think, about 5 quarts. So I'm going to put 4 in, and then check the level and start it up, then go back and check it again and top it off. It's about 4 quarts. It's off to the side. Rag. Check the level. Yeah, it's on the stick, but it's low. I'm going to start it up, let it run through, check for any leaks. That looks pretty good. Any leaks up here? That looks pretty good. Go and top this off. And that's about 5 quarts there. Let's check it. Okay, let's check the level again. In the safe, like I said, once I lower the car back down, it's going to come back up to full. Now I have the RAV lowered back down. You can see that the oil level is right near the full. That should be good. Now we got to reset the maintenance light. Switch the display to the trip meter. There's the trip meter. Okay, shut it off. Press and hold the display button while turning the car on. You can see it starting to flash. Wait till all the dashes go away, and then it should be reset. Let's try it. Maintenance light should go out. Yes, it went out. So we're good there. That'll do it for resetting the maintenance light. That'll do it for changing the oil in the 2015 Toyota RAV4. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, share, and subscribe, and stay safe.